Morning everyone, lovely day here in Waihi today. Blue sky, fairly mild, light breeze coming from the southwest I think. And we had 6 mils of rain last night, during the night. So we had a nice fine day yesterday, 6 mils of rain, which is really good. And then another nice fine day today. So I think the rest of the weekend's actually meant to be pretty fine. But what I'm up to this morning is got a flat tire on the palm kernel trailer, which has been flat for a while, goes down. Got a flat tire on the four-wheeler this morning, so we're going to get those fixed. And yesterday had a truckload of quarry dust or crusher dust dropped off to go on the races. Last year we put a bit on the hills, got to do it again on the hills, and there's another hill I want to do out the back. And the day before that we got our fert here, so we got 22 tonne of fert in there in bags. So yesterday I did one load, sort of like a calibration load, put 2 tonne in, went and spread it and worked it out and did 285 a hectare, 285 kgs a hectare. It needs to be 200, so I've just got to wind it back a bit. And yeah, so we'll go into that later on. Hopefully we get to spread some, but first job for this morning is to get that tyre fixed and go to the runoff. So let's get on with it. Gotcha. Got it. A little bastard to get out of there. Thought it would have had a split pin there, but it's just got a nut, lock nut. This trailer needs a bit of TLC. It's actually come apart at the back there, which it's a pretty light trailer. It's been used for feeding cows, so it's seen its fair share of abuse. So last year with the fert we put on 3 dressings of fert. We put on one now. I put on, it was 150 kgs per hectare, and then we did another one around New Year's, which was I think it's 300 to 350 kgs a hectare, I can't remember exactly. And then we did another one later, which was another 150 kgs a hectare. This year we've, purely because of the cost of fert has just gone through the roof. Nitrogen is gone up hugely, and it'd just be weekly it was going up. But we're going to do 2 dressings now, so we're doing 1 dressing now which is 200 kgs a hectare, and then later on we'll do another dressing which I don't know the amount that we're going to be putting on. Yeah, so yep, the cost of everything is definitely going up. Well, grass is starting to move down here at the runoff. It's always a different climate down here than what is at home. You can tell because the calves are starting to leave a little bit, or the yearlings starting to leave a little bit of grass behind. They're eating all their hay, apart from a little bit that's left on the ground. So I was thinking about stopping feeding the hay, but they're still eating it, so we'll just leave it at that for the time being. But I'm happy with how they're looking. They're getting a good break of grass. You can see there's plenty of tucker in there for them, plenty of cover. So yeah, really happy. Right, let's carry on. Well, just finished at the runoff. I was just having a look around the land that we have there, and I think I can probably have a go at missing out one of the paddocks and cut it for early silage. We'll cut it out and just see how we go. That's the only way of telling if you'll be able to get by, is just cut some paddocks out and see, because we've got plenty of grass ahead of them, so they can miss one out and still be alright. So yeah, hopefully we can. It took a bit longer than what I planned. It's now lunchtime. That's how it goes on the farm. Sometimes things take longer. Done. I think I'm actually going to take this back and weld those up now for lunch, and then we'll be good. Yeah, lift it up, push it down. One more. Wait, stop. So this four-wheeler of ours is a Honda 420. I think it's a 2016, I believe. We've owned it since new. We had the original set of tyres on it for 2 seasons, I think, and then we changed to these ones. Back when we were on the other farm, we did a lot of road use. They've lasted really well. There's still probably get another season, or even another 2 seasons out of these tyres. The front ones are still looking alright too. A little bit more wear on the front just from being on the road, but overall they're actually still really good, in good condition. So we probably put them on back in 2018 maybe. So a couple of years, and they've still got a couple of years life in them left. You did pay a bit more for them, but yeah. Ready? I just wound it down 1 turn, and we'll calculate how much we've gone on per hectare once we've spread this load. Alright, let's get in the tractor. What's Pop doing?
It's making holes on the ground.
You can see on the camera there that sort of like a fluorescent green, it comes around like that. That's the gibberellic acid above that, and this piece here hasn't had any. So you can see how much is making the grass grow. on the tractor because we when I was unloading the fert, the guy that was the truck, he reckoned that it was making a noise. So I'm just going to check the wheel nuts because we've had the back wheels off a couple of months ago doing the brakes, and I'm going to check the front ones because the there's the problem. It's not the wheel nuts that's loose, it's that. Having two that was loose, that one you can see is being loose, and this one over here, so they're opposite each other. They're probably, because one's come loose, it's probably worked the other one loose. So hopefully we don't hear any grinding on the side anymore. Put them on the front. Lady, let him do it. Back because I need them.
Okay. Are we going in there?
No. So what we've done is just roll the fence up now because we're going to go and spread some food over there, and when we're down there we'll let the cows wander up and have their other part of this paddock.
No.
So this is how they're getting their extra half a hectare roughly. So they're getting 1.5 down there, another half here. So yeah, so they're getting around 2 hectares now.
Coffee! Come on, come on. Dad, are you getting the cows to follow you? The calf's coming. Are the calves got to come out?
Just got a bit of rain laying on the windscreen. Perfect timing. Right, so we're going to right, so we're going to shift the cows and then we're going to spread where they've been. Come on girls, come on! Come on, come on! Did you just stop for a scratch, did you? There you go, there you go. They're milking all right at the moment. They're doing 1.5. They're not at their peak yet, so that's why we're trying to give them a bit more grass, a bit more feed, just to get them going. I think there's no reason why the cows couldn't be doing their peak from a lot early on. Easy now, girl. Oi! Hey! That's not. Just getting knocked out by this cow. Yeah, so like I was saying, there's no reason why these cows couldn't be doing 1.7 right from the beginning. It's just a matter of having enough feed there to feed them fully. So if they're not at their peak, then they're not being fed fully, I believe. One day I'll take you down to a farm I used to work on, give you a bit of a tour, where we used to average 620 milk solids a cow Yeah, and they would always be at peak production right from the beginning, just because they were fed enough. Well, the video is probably going to end soon, purely because the GoPro is about to go flat. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you somewhere else on the farm. See ya.